Hello, this is Mr. Doty again, and I always say that, Anyway, this is another video. I wanted to show you some things on dimensioning. So this is another option from one of our lessons that were done in some basic dimensioning, and actually it's in CAD 112. So I just got a drawing up here. It doesn't matter who drew it. And basically I just wanted to show you a couple of different ways that you could draw it, or sorry, dimension it, annotate it, however you want to say it. You'll notice that it has all of the lines that it needs to have in there. It's got the hidden lines, it's got the dimension extension lines, and this one is set up as a baseline, so that this is my datum here, and I'm going from here to here, from here to here, and so on, all the way over. And that gets the top, this top portion kind of laid out, and then I've got from here and then to there, and then of course I have the overall up there. Then I have a couple of dimensions over here, this one, then I've got these three. I put this one over here because it's better described right there, I think. I think it would get in the way if it was over here. You can see that it's, I don't know, it just looks, to me it looks better. Alright, so that's your baseline method. Alright, you'll notice how many dimensions there are on here. Alright, so let's scoot it over, and this is what you call continuous dimensioning. So you've got your overall, then you've got this short one, then you've got from here to here, then we leave that one off. I've got the overall, and I've got this little dimension because I have this one over here and this one located over here. And I think this is a good place for it to show it. You need that view to help you understand what the block looks like a little better, so it's a good thing to be able to put some dimensions over there. My rule of thumb is if you can't really find a dimension that you want to put on a view, then do you really need it? But in this case, I think it helps explain the part a little better so that you understand what the heck it looks like. So just to kind of, let's look at these. You'll notice that there's a lot more dimensions on this one, but in the grand scheme of things, this one's actually more accurate. You've got less chance of having an error pop up on here because you're always starting from your datum and going to whichever line or point that you're wanting to. On this one, you'd actually have to do some math. In this way, it kind of gives you an idea of the size of certain things. This gives you locations, if you want to look at it that way. They're both size dimensions. It's just you're locating how far it is from point A to point B, so you're locating where that line is off your datum, whereas this one, I'm just going from point to point to point to point, and I know how far it is from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. They have their good and bad points, okay? The main thing on this one is it's not as cluttered, which makes Mr. Anderson very happy, and not that he would be offended if he heard me say that, but it's just, it's a fact. When you're working on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and you've got these views on there, sometimes less is more. But this one over here on the left is actually your better one in the grand scheme of things. So this is just another example of dimensioning I wanted to kind of bring to your attention. I've got some other ones that I've got posted, or I'm going to post separately, just so that to give you an idea of things to look for when you're trying to dimension different objects. And hopefully it'll help you out and help you to do a better job and to learn some things on the correct way to annotate your drawings. Alright, well that's it, and we'll see you on the next video.